Hi, my name is Jim. I'm the National Marketing Director for the Golf Adventure and one of the principals that helped put the concept together. I had the good fortunes back in the 50s growing up in the mountains close to where Arnold Palmer lived. I worked at his golf course cutting grass with a push mower, too. We didn't have electric ones. And one day he needed a caddy. So he come out and got me and says, Arnie, I don't know anything about caddy. He said, don't worry about it. The man will teach you. He's going to play in a gambling match this afternoon, and he wants to practice this morning. So we get out there, and he says, I like my bag on the right hand side. When you address me, tilt it so I can get my club out. And he explained all the things he was doing and why he was thinking about where he was going to hit the shot, and then how he determined where he wanted to hit the second shot. Very neat. How to tend the flag. And we did that for 18 holes. By the end of 18 holes, I had a pretty good concept of what was going on. That afternoon, the guys came in from Pittsburgh, four corporate executives. By the way, almost all of the head top pros would come into Arnie's course and they would gamble during the week. They made more money than they did on the tour. And we played the afternoon and I became more successful. Tommy Bolt came to town and I got Arnie says, go get his bag. You're going to caddy for him today. He's playing 2 days for money. Well, we played the 2 days. He gave me some lessons, and he had a temper. But one thing about him, he was a very nice man. Well, he won $2,200. Now that's in 1954. To give you an idea, I paid $354 for a 1954 Chevy Bel Air. Average wages were $50 a week. Well, he won the 2,200. We won the tournament that weekend in Pittsburgh. He got $1,200. Jack Nicklaus, when he won his first Masters, was only 25,000. Big difference from today. Well, I learned a great deal about golf. I learned the mannerisms, the etiquette, why you play, what you play, and how they taught themselves to be great golfers. Uh, I joined the Navy, got away from that. When I got out, I started caddying at different golf courses around the United States. Caddied in California, Florida, ultimately wound up in Texas. I did a lot of caddying over at Redstone where they hold the shell. In fact, in the Pro Am for the last 8 years, I've caddied for the same man. I've had the fortunes of caddying for sports figures, football players, basketball players, some movie stars, and a lot of nice people. Yeah, and I ask them a lot of questions. What I do now is I'm writing a book about golf. And the whole theory is you've hit a good iron wedge putt, a driver, so you know you can do it. What I learned from the old time pros is they were self taught. When they learned what they were doing with those shots and taught themselves to do it, they then played good golf. Well, the book actually doesn't tell you how to swing a club. Nobody knows. You're different than me and everybody else. So, uh, with the book, I would take guys out on a golf course. Corporations would hire me, one to walk around the course with their customers and schmooze them because they could say they had uh, Tommy Bolt's caddy or uh, Sam Snead's caddy or Hogan's caddy. And of course, golfers like that. Some even took pictures. And I would give them playing lessons. I do not believe in lessons on a driving range. And by the way, we're going to have a team of experts, beginners, all the way to the best, to the most accomplished golfers, where you can go out and you're going to be able to learn these things and improve your game with and a proper way to practice. That's all going to be part of the Golf Adventures membership benefits. And so I talked to hundreds of guys. Well, I asked them, if you could have one wish in golf, what would it be? Virtually, I'd say 60%, maybe more, said, I would love to play on the PGA Tour. I would love to have a putt for $2,500, $25,000. Okay, what's number two? This is, I would love to be able to shoot in the 70s, maybe even break 70 one time in my life. Number three, I would love to have a hole in one. Oh, if I made a hole in one, I'd be so happy. But those odds aren't good. Uh, so in doing that, I started listening to them, and I caddy in a lot of charity events, and I have held about 15 charity events on my own, turnkey, where I put them together, sold to sponsors, and got everything done. Mostly for children, displaced children, children of veterans that are overseas. And from all of these, I learned a lot of things that they want, what kind of events they want to play in. Most tournaments, the D player never gets to do anything. You always have one guy, he plays, his ball counts, and everybody else drinks beer. So, with all of this in mind, I started creating this plan. I took it to some investors who are the owners now of Golf Adventure. And I have the national marketing contract to build a team to take this membership national. And from all of them, I have designed the things that golfers want. One, quality training that can make them a better golf at affordable price. Well, the price is zero. Those are events we actually will hold. When we practice on the greens with you, instead of just beating balls, no rhyme or rhythm, I'm sure everybody played horse. Throw the basketball, HORSE, you're out. Well, let's take 30 teams of four. Each one puts up $10. We got $3,000. And each team is playing horse. Hey, I'm going to hit the ball to this hole. The guy that's furthest away gets the H, etc., until it's down to one man standing. And they keep moving. And the group keep moving until they're down to the final four. And they play for the $3,000 or the $5 one, which is $400. You can name your own poison. So it makes for quality practice. We'll actually have days when we'll have a car on the property. If anybody makes a hole in one, they'll get the car. Or maybe a trip to Pebble Beach or here or there. So that's one of the big key features. Another feature as we grow, the major benefits, discount golf equipment, discount golf at all the top quality places. And we have our own golf travel agency. If you wanted to fly right now to San Francisco to Pebble Beach, two people and stay 2 nights, you are not getting away with less than $1,800 if you get in a puddle jumper and have to run with your feet to get it in the air. Well, in the old days, travel agents used to get the free trips. They pay taxes. That went away. And now the resorts and that, we put together a program for them to send golfers who will come back and tell people. So that same trip, you would pay a $50 reservation fee, $150 for your ticket, and $150 for your significant team, or $350 for the very same trip, very same plane, and very same hotel. All you pay is the taxes. You can go spend a weekend in San Antonio on the Riverwalk. Average will be between $30 and $50 based on the hotel a night. And I'm talking in the Marriott and the various other ones. And we have over 3,300 resorts worldwide. A 7-day stay in a condo in Disney or Europe or Italy, you're looking at $2,000-$3,000. You pay somewhere between $30 and $70 a night based on the seating, taxes only. This is a great opportunity to travel. You go to Cabos, you can stay there for $35 a night in a $290 room. The golf there's $230 a round, you pay $30. So that's a major benefit. We will hold a lot of tournaments. When you join our group, you're going to play in 3 tournaments. The first tournament is a 9-hole hole-in-one shootout. We will set up the course. There'll be 9 holes, and then all will be set up at 150 yards versus 185. We want somebody to win. That's good for our reputation. And by the way, the insurance company paid out over $400 million last year worldwide on hole-in-ones. So people do make them and people do win. What is unique with us, you'll play the 2 on the grass, and then the other ones will be a mat at 150 yards. If you make a hole-in-one on the first hole, if 3 people make a hole-in-one on the first hole, you will get an $18,000 trip to the Masters, all expenses paid, tickets to all of the events, get in all of the tents, and live like the top-notch people who go there. The second and third hole is a trip to Pebble Beach, $12,000. Scotland, $12,000. The next hole is $25,000 and the team. You play with your team, you and 3 other guys. uh, would split to $25,000. Every one of those holes has a prize. And then in the afternoon, you'll play in an 18-hole tournament where every hole is a tournament. The D player on the first hole, who hits the longest drive, wins all the team rares, 2 rounds of golf at over 100 courses in the city area to choose from. A Cleveland driver and their significant other gets a $200 gift certificate from Macy's. On the second hole, the C player with the longest drive wins everybody 2 rounds of golf and a significant other's a $250 day at the spa. On number 3, the B player. And the golfers get 2 rounds. When a team player wins, everybody gets a round of golf. So all 18 holes are like that. There will be 4 more hole-in-ones on the course. On one, there is a $20,000 hot tub. You push a button and a 60-inch screen comes up, flat screen. You push another button and the bar comes up. It's phenomenal. If somebody makes a hole-in-one on that hole, they'll get that one. And it doesn't wipe out the hole. If 3 people made them, all 3 would get them. And the competition on each hole. So the goodie bag will have over $200 in it because we have a lot of sponsors. These sponsors are looking forward to doing business with us. What we did, we create a website. Sponsors love to advertise on the golf shows. They pay $4 or $5 million to sponsor one of those. The ads you see on there are 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Well, the little guys can't do that. So we went out and we talked to all of the small, the air conditioner company in the Heights, a plumber, restaurants, house painters, people who fix brakes, oil change. And we said, listen, we'll put together a website. You pay $250 to get in. You'll have a full page. You'll pay us a monthly fee. And our golfers will be told, you are paying the money for them to play in $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 golf tournaments. You are the sponsors. They're going to be told, call them and thank them. And when you need a service, you go directly to our website and you use our people. If you need a plumber, you call him. One, they're guaranteed to do a good job, a fair price, and quality work. And we want all of you golfers, the more of you that use these services, the more services we have. If you want a service and we don't have it yet, let us know. We'll go out and sell him to get you. We'll say, give us $250 and we'll send you a guy, and then you'll be on the go forever. So this is big. We're raising incredible amounts of money. After the first 2 tournaments, you then will qualify to play in the third tournament, which is a $25,000 cash PGA style tournament. The night before will be a gala, dinner. One of the things we do that's cute is when you come in the entranceway, your significant other has to make a 10-foot putt before you can get in the door. That's your ticket. It's a lot of fun watching them teach each other. And we'll have entertainment and a drawing because you will be playing with a pro, and you'll meet your caddy. So, and the next day you will play in the tournament. It will be by PGA rules. First place will probably be around 5,000. Second place 2,500, and then dividing the rest down about 50. There'll be approximately 100 players to tee off that day, and narrow it down after lunch. The top, say 60, whatever, a given number based on the days we're playing, and they will play for cash. Now, as we grow, we have it designed that this cash will continue to increase. The more sponsors you use and the better our reputation, the greater amount of cash we have, and the quicker we can go to bigger sponsors like car dealers. We will have a lot of those as sponsors, and that means that you can go to them and you're going to get cars at great prices. So that's a significant part of this program because it's something everybody's always dreamed of doing. I held one and it was a lot of fun. Watching guys choke. It was at Tour 18. It was a 3-hole PGA Tour for $2,000. Now, I told you had a pro and 4 guys. I said, guys, I don't want you under any pressure, but we're counting all your strokes, playing under the rules, and the winning team gets the $2,000. So if you screw up, you could cost them money, but no pressure. and it was a lot of fun. Uh, you'll get the opportunity to play in a lot of those. My favorite, however, is the Divorce Open. Here's why. You play and your significant other, your wife or girlfriend, caddies for you. Now, you're not allowed to tell them anything. You're not allowed to look at them, give them any expression. They decide what club you will hit, and they get all the prizes. And it's amazing. By the ninth hole, they start figuring it out. Now, instead of them saying, "Why are you going golfing?" Get out there and practice. I want to win that fur coat. I want to win that $5,000 shopping spree to the Galleria. And then we'll have them where the kids caddy for you, and they'll give you clubs. And they win all the prizes: trips to Disney World, Six Flags, toys. Uh, so it's a big family association, also. So the membership has all these features. And as we grow it, we'll add more and more and more features. Now, another luxury thing is this. Uh, we plan on opening offices all over the United States. This means some of you guys can start making a lot of money, and you can travel around the country and realize your dream of income. Now, we created an unusual thing. One, our launch meeting is on Tuesday night. We're going to pick 10 founding members and 50 platinum members. Now, this is the top of the heap. These are the people when companies are started like Microsoft who wind up the millionaires. Now, here's what happens. Tuesday night, I highly recommend you come. Look at it. It's a great opportunity, a lot of documentation. You'll have no doubts that it's a good deal. You'll have no doubts you did not waste your time. And we'll go over everything in detail, answer all the questions. If we have 74 people in our group, if you all came, we could have our top 10 and our 50. Now, we then treated this like a network marketing company without the hassles. You don't have to keep selling. You don't sell anything. You're a public relations director. All you do is refer them to the site. You'll have all the tools, a website, videos, and other things. But most golfers, if you tell them what I just told you, they're going to want to play in these contests. They're going to want to play for, there's 300,000 golfers in the Houston Metroplex area. A lot of them would pay money just to play in the cash tournament. So you'll tell 5 golfers. Now, once you do that, you don't even have to play golf anymore. You're vested for life. You will get $250 bonus. You will qualify for tax breaks, $600 to $5,000 on taxes you paid over the last 3 years. If you're a business owner, you'll start creating a clientele that you have helped make money. Will grow your business. Donald Trump said that is one of the very best ways to take a small business and make it a big business. And so we'll make this real simple. You'll tell 5 golfers. Now you can tell more and make $50 a golfer. That's really up to you. You automatically do it because you talk to everybody about good deals. Hey, I played in this tournament and won $2,000. Or I played in this tournament and didn't win. I'm the only one that didn't win. You won't tell them that though. But again, you'll tell 5 golfers. Now, they'll tell 5. Now, here's the first thing that'll happen. If 70 of you show up and we each get 5 people, we're going to do all 3 of those tournaments within 2 weeks. Think of the reputation we will have in this town. We're going to have video cameras there, the news media. I've invited the sportscasters from the television stations and the writers from the Chronicle. And think about 100, 200, 300,000 golfers hearing what we did, and you get to go tell them how they could get in the program and do the same thing. Those people are going to make a great deal of money because everybody says, "Is it true? Prove it to me." Then they pay more money. So we like those guys. But the founding members are the ones who prove it. That's what I'm looking for right now. We are going to put them together this month. We are going to hold that tournament next month. Now, you go out and tell 5 people, it's going to be real easy. Dues are $39 a month, but yours are paid for life. You never have to tell anybody else anything about the program. They tell 5. Think about this. You tell 5, they tell 5. You're going to get a $100 golf certificate to play at any golf course in the world you want, and a $50 bonus in cash. Now they tell 5, you're going to get $1,900 a month in income and $600 a month to lease a Lexus. They tell 5, it will get to $9,000 and then to $28,000 when they tell 5. 5 tell 5, tell 5, tell 5. It's called a 5 by 5. You have 5 people, they get 5, they get 5, they get 5. Now, I got to believe that once we play this tournament in particular, now you have to talk to the guys and give them a little bit of convincing, that all of us could go out and get 5 people this week. And next week, we help them, and the following week, they can get 5, and they can get 5, and they can get 5. There's a lot of money to be made. Our goal, and this is realistic, this is not hype, I don't have the time. I'm building this, and what I can sell 80 golfers. I think just from listening to me now, you know that I can do that. That's not my problem. My problem is leadership, managers. When we start holding these tournaments, the founding member and his 5 platinum members are going to be heading them up. You may be going to Dallas to play in a tournament and talk to the investors up there that are starting one. So we need the leadership to manage all of this, because the deal is great, but it's only as good as the people that do the work and get the job done. That's what I'm building right now, 10 and 50. So this is a great opportunity for you. And my goal, as the marketing director, I have estimated at the very worst, with the scenario I told you now, by April 1st, everybody should be making 5,000 and more based on how quick you, in other words, if you're all there and you join first, the next one's under you, under you, under you, under you, under you. So you might want to bring your computer along to get in at the top. I mean, everybody racing to get these top spots. They're priceless. They're priceless. And our goal is to get you all over 5,000 and more so that you can come full time and work for the company and be a part of it. Because we can hope when we do one city, the 2 investors that I'm doing this for will be making $25,000, $30,000 a month. I fly you up to Pittsburgh to train them and show an investor up there what this guy has done, and you got him with you. We're going to open Pittsburgh. And you get a piece of the action in every city in the United States of America. That's what my leaders are going to get. You're going to run the company. You're going to get a share of a bonus of every dollar that comes through the door. All I want to do is play golf and do seminars. And I dance a lot at night. So hopefully take a minute and read everything that I've attached to this. Listen to it. I can assure you it's all true. It will all be documented. And RSVP and come on over on Tuesday night. We're going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn over off 1960. Sit down and listen. There'll be a lot of you there. Everybody's asking questions. Everybody will get, and you'll get the oversight. You will have no doubts anything I told you. It's true. What will make it a reality? The money's in place. We have the top software in the country. We have a website. We're growing. We're going to run a full page ad in the Chronicle. What isn't there right now is the leadership, because after we hold that first tournament, we're going to run a full page ad in the Chronicle. Now, the Chronicle told me more than 150,000 golfers will see it. And it'll be all about you guys in your tournament, pictures, and various other things. Can you imagine? Well, I look forward to it, and I hope I will see you there. Thank you very much.